Okay, students, today's topic is user defined copy constructor. Okay, user defined copy constructor means first declare the copy constructor definition, and after writing the code, that means the body of the copy constructor, the constructor is called from the main function. Okay, so let's start the program. So first write the header file. Hash include within angular bracket iostream, then using namespace std semicolon, then write the name of the class followed by the keyword class. First I write the keyword class, then I write the name of the class. Okay, so here name of the class is sample. Let's start about the body of the class. First I declare the data member under the private access specifier. So first I write the private keyword, private colon, then under this access specifier I declare the data member. Okay, so int a comma b, and under the public access specifier I declare the constructor and output function. Okay, so first I write a parameterized constructor. So sample within argument, within the parenthesis give some arguments int x comma int y, and then write the body of the parameterized constructor. That means a assignment operator x and b assignment operator y. That means the value of x and y is assigned to the data member of a class A and B. Okay, and again I write the simple definition of a copy constructor. So name of the function, and then create a temporary object. Okay, temporary object, and with the help of this temporary object one object is totally copied by the another object of the same class. Okay, so a assignment operator s dot a semicolon, and then b equals b assignment operator s dot b semicolon. Okay, and then I write the display function. So void display, and here first I write something that is display on the output screen. Okay, so first I write the endl, and then again use the insertion operator and display the object is created. Sorry, object is created. Then again I use the endl. Okay, then I simply display the values of the data member. So within double quotation a equals to, and then name of the data member, again I use the endl, then I use the name of the variables, and then I use the endl. Okay, and then end of in the class, and then write the main function. Okay, so first I create an object with the parameterized constructor. So sample name of the class, then the first object is created and the value is passing there. Okay, and here first is display something, that is first object is created by the parameterized constructor. Then I use the indel semicolon, and then I call the first object. Okay, then I create the second object S2 by the copy constructor. Okay, that means here S2 is the second object and S2 is copied the total value of S1. Okay, this is done by the copy constructor, and this copy constructor call is done by the body of the copy constructor, that is written in the class. Okay, so simply write something, that is first I use the indel and then write the second object is created by the copy constructor. Then I use the indel semicolon. Okay, and then simply S2 dot display function. Okay, semicolon is there, and then return 0. Okay, then first compile the program. So first give some name, that means it is user defined copy constructor. Okay, save. Compilation is going on. Okay, so here you see there is no error, so I run the program, and here you see that the first output of the output screen is first object is created by the parameterized constructor. Okay, so here some text is missing, that is parameterized. Okay, first I compile this and then run the program. Okay, so first display the result. The first object is created by the parameterized constructor. Okay, and here you see that after create the first object S1 when I call the display function S1 does display first display the first line, that is use in a within double quotation object is created. Okay, so you see here, and then display the result. the value is 30 comma 56. That means first value is 30, second value is 56. Okay, and then when I create the second object with the help of copy constructor, you see that first display the second object is created by the copy constructor. Okay, so here is this, and then when I call the second object, then again display the object is created, and the value is 30 and 56. That means the first value of the S1 is 30 and 56. Okay, so total value is copied with the help of copy constructor. Okay, and this type of copy constructor is user defined copy constructor. Okay, thank you.